is Gina Truman, and I just want to share with you my story about essential oils and why I fell in love with them. So there was a period in my life that was really difficult, and it's one of the hardest things I've ever had to do. And it lasted almost 4 years, and during that time I absolutely was dragged through everything horrible that I can think of, besides one of my children dying. And so it's a very long story. I'm going to try to do it really short. So after many years of being dragged through horrible stuff, you can imagine how deep and dark my world was. And I decided that I needed to do something about that because Christmas was really close. It was only 2 weeks away and I didn't have anything done. I have 5 children, I've got grandchildren, and I didn't even have a Christmas tree up yet. So I had actually gone to the doctor, which I had put off. I know that doctors are good. I love the fact that we can go to a doctor and find out what's wrong and then try to reach for something that's holistic instead of synthetic. But I had gotten to the point where I didn't have anywhere else to turn, and so I was looking at medication. And after hearing all the side effects that could happen, and including suicide, I decided that was not the route for me to go. And I also had many friends who were on antidepressants who were never able to get off of them and had been on them for years, and they struggled with that. And that was something else I did not want to have to deal with all this. So I had just found doTERRA Essential Oils, and I was really excited about them, about cooking with them, about making my house smell good with them. And I really didn't know how to use them beyond that. But I had a really good person I could go to ask, Marty Christensen, and I owe her everything for teaching me how to use frankincense. But she actually told me that if I put 1 drop of frankincense under my tongue, that it would help. And to me, that sounded a little weird. In fact, I was really skeptical. But I didn't have anything to lose. I had just ordered a kit and I had frankincense. And so I was kind of excited to try that out. So I put it under my tongue, just 1 drop, really skeptical, and I really didn't think anything was going to happen. And I just went about my day doing what I do. And in a couple hours, I kind of tried to see if I could feel any different. I kind of thought I did, but I didn't know for sure. Well, that night, and another thing that had been going on in my life was I didn't sleep more than 2 or 3 hours a night. So the mind chatter, any of you have this, it keeps you awake at night, you can't go to sleep. Once you get to sleep, you only sleep a little while, and that wakes you back up. The next morning, after I had taken frankincense, I woke up. I had not moved in my bed for 6 hours. And I had suffered so long, and 1 drop of frankincense is all I took, and I could not believe how it changed my life. I felt so good that morning. I had not felt that good in years, and I thank God that somebody was there to help me figure out how to use this, and it actually changed the whole course of my life. And from that day on, I decided there were so many people suffering, and I knew what that felt like, that I needed to share these oils with anybody that I ran into who were suffering physically, mentally, spiritually. And it actually changed the whole direction of my life. This is what I do. This is what I teach. I am doTERRA Essential Oils. They have changed my life, and I know that they can change yours. So that's my story.